So when you're driving a vehicle, some of us use a navigational system when we're getting from one place to another, like a GPS. Now you have inside of you a navigation system or a GPS. That navigation or GPS is your spirit. Your spirit is a perfect navigational system that never makes mistakes. Sometimes when you're driving in a car, you might use your navigation and it might tell you to turn one way, but you know what? It would have been better if you actually would have turned the other way. These navigations for our cars are sometimes faulty. They have flaws. They're not perfect. But you, in your spirit, you are perfect. Your spirit is a flawless navigation system or a built-in GPS. Now here's the thing I want to share with you so you can understand your spirit, your soul, your mind. When you, for instance, use a navigation system in your car, whether it's through your phone or you got a GPS or whatever it is, let's say you use it to get to a particular place. And you might not memorize how to get to that particular place, even though you might, let's say you start to go there quite often. But over time, you'll get so tuned into that navigation system that now your mind is trained to remember which way to go. Because it seemed like you and the navigation system at first were separate from each other. The navigation knew where to take you, but in your mind, you had no clue where you were going. Until your mind became trained through consistency and through paying attention. Because if you don't pay attention, you might not really ever learn to remember how to get where you're going. Now, when you get so tuned in, though, and you're paying attention to that navigation system, guess what? That navigation now becomes tuned in. Your soul becomes tuned into it. Do you understand? Into your spirit. Now, the one thing about your spirit is you never say, well, I don't need that navigation system anymore. I might as well turn it off. No, because your spirit is always aware of all things. You might think that your soul is good to go and doesn't need to listen to your spirit anymore. But the one thing your spirit knows is if there's a hazard up ahead and you might want to take a different direction. See, your navigation system, if it's working properly in your car, whether it's through your phone or built into your vehicle, it will tell you a different direction to take if it's aware that there's an accident up ahead or road work being done, right? And it might take you off of the path that you're so used to going because you've trained yourself now to go this way, but you still need your navigation system because it's aware of all things. What I'm trying to share with you is in your spirit, you're aware of all things because your spirit is connected to God's spirit. It is our soul that we are training by tuning our mind into the spirit. And when your mind tunes into the spirit and your soul makes that connection, then you are aligning yourself with that flawless navigation system that is inside of you. See, the thing that I think that we haven't known for such a long time is we haven't known that we are one with the Spirit of God, which is the Spirit of Christ in you. So many of us have been trained to believe that God's somewhere else. That we're disconnected from Him. And see, that's what religion does. Religion keeps you believing that you're disconnected from God, but you'll get more connected through performing the religious duties that are required to get you closer to Him, and closer to Him, and closer to Him, until you mess up again, and that just takes you super far away, and then you go climbing up that long ladder to reach to God again. Let me tell you, with that type of thinking, my friends, that ladder is an endless climb. You'll find yourself getting exhausted, trying over and over and over again to climb that great high ladder to get to God. There's some people that get so fed up with that lifestyle that they completely shut themselves off from God, even to the point of not even believing in His existence anymore, let alone believing that He could possibly live inside of them, because they're just disgusted and fed up with it. Because it's an endless, like those hamsters that run on those wheels, and they just keep going and going and going and going without a destination. And that's how it feels like when you're trying to religiously perform to get to God, to please God, to become one with Him, to even get close to Him. That's why you have so many people that are self-proclaimed atheists today. Many of them grew up with religion, and they got so fed up with it that they just said, you know what, I give up on this. And in a way, you can't really blame them because of what religion has done. That's why, if we just woke up and realized God's not distant, God's not far, He doesn't have all these requirements and demands, that if you just do enough for Him, then maybe, just maybe, He'll hang out with you a little bit. He'll associate with you a little bit. He might even give you some answers here and there. If we truly knew the truth and believed the truth, you guys, every chain of bondage that you're connected to in life would break off. You would experience such freedom that I believe even your very physical health would experience this freedom that there is. Being one with the one who cannot get sick. Being one with the one that is above every condition, every problem in life. being one with the one who didn't even sink in the waters when his feet touched the waters and he walked right across them. If we truly knew who we were and believed it truly and became one, not only in spirit as you already are, but in your soul, in your mind, became one with that internal, perfect, flawless navigation system in you. My friends, you would walk, talk, think, and feel flawless in this life. This has been deposited inside of our spirits. It's just getting these things to break forth and come out. We're just beginning to figure out who we are. And when we do, my friends, it's a big game changer in this world. Do you know the Bible says that the whole world, every created thing in this world, whether it be animal, whether it be insect, whether it be the ocean, whether it be mankind, all of creation, even the angels, they are waiting for certain ones to show up. And these certain ones are called the sons of God. You too, ladies. You are called a son of God. All of creation is waiting for us to figure out who we are so that we can show up and use the gifts that have been given to us and use them well. Meditate on it, think about it. It'll change your life. It'll change the lives of all the others that are in your surroundings. I love you. God bless you. Talk to you soon.